Hey guys, it's Lorraine. I hope this one comes out good and it's not too windy. But today I'm on the beautiful island of Molokai and I've got this beautiful, amazing white sand beach all to myself. What? So I thought I'd share some of that with you guys. I want to tackle a big subject as well, which is emotional eating. And this may end up being more than one video, I have a feeling, but I think I know how I want to address this with folks. How many of us emotionally eat? Yeah, we all do, right? And so, here's what I think is really going on. When I start people out on the diet of hope, we give you guys a list of snacks that are healthy to eat, and we tell you can have this, you can have that. And I hear most of the time people pretty positive response to the snack options. They're like, oh, I can have that. Oh, okay, cool. And I can tell that they're kind of recognizing that they're not going to starve, and they're feeling better about joining us. And then at some point, sometimes people are kind of hungrier and they're concerned about the snacks, and there seems a sense of urgency there. Like, what else can I snack on? And I'm like, okay, yeah, so here's some things, and I'll make 7 or 8 suggestions, and I'll get this from somebody. I need something. I need something between these meals, and I'll make a couple more suggestions. What about a hard-boiled egg? And I'll hear, but what else? And I feel like there's this something that's missing from the exchange. I am giving you very good options to snack on. And there's something else. And so what I think is happening is, emotional eating. And it's become a habit to do it. And this is why there feels like this need to snack. You really need to snack. You know what? Here's a true confession. I've been on a diet of hope for 7 years. And I almost don't need snacks anymore. I don't get hungry when I follow the recommendations. And that, I think, is the beauty of the design, how Dr. Gunn selected the protein allotment. So if you're not paying enough attention to that, please do. There's a reason why we give out a scale with the diet. You really need to get a precise amount of protein in your body. When you do, you're not that hungry. It's so cool. And you start losing weight. It should be easy. You shouldn't really be eating snacks all the time. And if you are, then maybe you're not eating enough protein. But if you are eating enough protein and you still feel like, I gotta have a snack, maybe there's a little element of emotional eating in there, right? Do you need it? Or is it just, I just sat down to do bills and I'm used to snacking on crackers or popping some grapes in my mouth or something like that. And, I've been there, okay, guys, we all have emotional eating habits. I got in trouble with chocolate there for a while, when I was going through some emotional stuff, and I kept saying to myself, well, I deserve some chocolate, I've done some hard things, and now I'm going to get my chocolate, and that went on for a while, and it was really a hard pattern for even me to break. So this is important, and here's what I want to share about it, because I remember when I was doing this kind of rapid fire thing in Tucson and seeing patient after patient, that pattern started to show up, that people want a snack, but it's really a habit. And the habit gets programmed into us. This is a fact, and it happens so fast and easy to us as kids. Because when you're a kid, hopefully, your life was a little bit like this. When you had a birthday, it was a celebration, and we had birthday cake, and you had a party, and maybe you had a pizza party or something. So if you had a good emotion, there was food attached to it. And then if you skinned your knee, you're riding your bike and you fell, and there's a negative emotion, chances are there was some adult who brought you a piece of candy or who took you to the store for ice cream or something like that to perk up your spirits. And so very quickly most of us learn this habit that if I'm having an emotion, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad, food, I get something out of the deal. I get to eat something out of the deal. Now, I think there is a little element of a requirement for this in children, because when kids get sick, I don't know how you were, but when I was a kid and I got sick, my stomach just shut down. I would throw up a lot easily if I got a cold, So I just wouldn't eat, and I just for 2 or 3 days I'd just be like, no, I don't want anything. And so I think our parents are doing the right thing by kind of force feeding us at times. Otherwise, we might not have survived all those childhood illnesses. But yeah, a little bit of programming got put in there that, okay, if I'm going through a hardship, I'm going to eat the stuff that I want. I'm going to eat, I get rewarded with food. Think about if that's your pattern and you're actually kind of rewarding yourself with something, for kind of really no need. Why do we need to do that anymore? We're not children trying to survive childhood illnesses here. And unfortunately, emotions are kind of a part of adulthood, right? I don't see the world getting any less stressful right now. And maybe that's part of why many of us have put on a few pounds during the pandemic, the stress of it all, the sitting around, even that boredom sometimes is the emotion that you're having. You sit down in the car and you're about to do your 45-minute drive to wherever, and you're used to, reaching in and just doing this to keep yourself kind of stimulated or even awake. Think about your emotions. Think about if it's just a habit, okay? Because part of what we're doing is creating better habits, healthier habits, right? How else could you handle that emotion? And sometimes we just have to go handle our emotions enough in order to be consistent at eating better. But I think the two kind of go hand in hand. The more we give in to those impulses to just eat a bag of Doritos because of whatever, then the emotional pattern kind of contributes to the problem, right? We keep having the negative emotion, we keep wanting the chips, we keep in that loop. So part of what we're doing, this is why we say it takes 3 to 6 months to reprogram your brain, because you got to get out of that habit, and some of it was just a gift of your childhood. So gift your adulthood some new healthier habits.